Why you lie?
Hi guys, so this is my second time here. Thanks for having me. Today though, I want to be talking about first where I grew up. And I actually grew up in Dubai. And my background is basically that I was born in Germany and my parents are Iranian and then born in Dubai. So when people ask me where I'm from, I like to just, slide it in that I'm part Nazi, part terrorist. It's a beautiful combination. It's a beautiful combination. And this thought, actually after a while, started sinking in. This would be the most fucking conflicted Nazi in history. You'll be going, white power! It's like, dude, you're brown. I know! Right, so, Dubai. I'm sure you all heard the stories or watched videos and whatnot of glamorous cars and tall buildings. And you may think, it's just a stereotype, right? Well, actually, it's not that far off. And if you've never been to Dubai, this is how I will describe Dubai to you. Dubai loves to play this one game, and I have come to call this game, Who Has the Biggest Dick? And this is how it basically works. For example, when Dubai first was made, they made the world's most expensive hotel. Not only is it the most expensive hotel, it's the only 7-star hotel. They fucking skipped a number. There's no 6-star hotel. That's how competitive these guys are. They know what's up. And there's this other thing with Burj Khalifa, which is the world's tallest building. Saudi Arabia announced that they're making an even taller building. What does Dubai do? They announced they're going to make an even taller one. It's like that little shitty little brat that's really competitive. It's like, yeah, well, my dad's richer than yours. It's like, and you can't hit the kid because, it's just not allowed. And this is my favorite one. They have the world's biggest mall called the Dubai Mall, and they're planning to make an even bigger one called the World's Mall. Nobody else wants to make a bigger mall. Why are they doing it? Just in case. They are one step ahead of everyone else. And whenever I hear all of this, all I can think of is Dubai fucking taking out their dicks and waving it to all the other countries and going, look at how big it is! And all the other countries are going, look, dude, chill, it's not that big of a deal. But we know all the other countries are going, damn, I wish my dick was that big. I want to make an homage. I have so much respect for females. And this is why. You have periods, you have waxing, shaving, childbirth, makeup, doing your hair and watching your weight. How? I barely have time to take a shit. How do you have time for all of this? It makes no sense to me. And, guys get really pissed off when girls get moody as well. It's like, oh, she's on her period again. Well, yes, you would get pissed off too if you were bleeding out of your penis once a month. And I got completely distracted now. Well, here's one thing though. Guys have worse than girls, right? And that's the only thing. And you girls probably have lived through this and not even realized this. And us guys call it the random boner. And oh god, is it horrible. I will describe to you a scenario where this is just horrendous. Usually in a school classroom, we'll be sitting around and listening to our physics teacher talk about physics, and all of a sudden we feel a bulge. There's nothing in this classroom to get us aroused. All of a sudden our penis decides, that looks like a really sexy equation on the board. And we start to think of the most disgusting shit to get rid of this. We're like, Donald Trump's bare ass. And it's like a virus, or it's like a bacteria. Eventually, it gets immunity. This doesn't work anymore. And God forbid, it's at the end of the class. Because if you look, you will find these people. They are the ones who are packing their bags really slowly. That accidental pen drop was not an accident. We were stalling, believe me. And the thing is, if it still didn't go away by that point, you will notice these people because they have their bags I'm in front of them, I'm just like walking around side by side. They stick to walls. At no point will a man ever be more paranoid than this exact moment. We think for some fucking reason everybody can see it. Which is ironic because usually guys have a complex where they think their penis is too small to be noticed. In regards to dating now, because that's the theme of tonight, right? I would like to apologize to females. And it's not because of asshole guys, it's not because of heartbreakers, it's because guys cannot take a fucking hint. It is impossible. Like, you girls are all like laughing, it's like, oh, you're so funny, and you do the whole hair twirling, and you do the whole shoulder tap. What we want? I want you to fuck me. That's all you need to say. Otherwise, we won't get it. And the thing is, if the guy is not interested, all of a sudden we see millions of signs everywhere. And it's like, oh, I think she likes me. It's like, oh, well, why do you think that? She said hi to me. And I will go back to when I was younger and I was terrible with females. And I was in San Francisco with my parents, and I went to the souvenir store by myself. And while in the souvenir store, I was looking around, and this cute girl comes and stands next to me, and she picks something up, and she starts turning it around a little bit, and suddenly she turns to me and goes, "Do you think this is real?" And it was a starfish. And I just stare at her for a little bit, and I'm like, sorry, I don't work here. And she gave me this look like I'm the stupidest person she has ever met. And by her lovely, kind heart, she decides to give me a second chance. She goes, "I know, but do you think it is real?" And I just looked at her again for a little bit, and I was like, I don't know, I guess. So she calls over her friend. And by this point, I'm leaving the souvenir store. The moment my foot leaves the store, I hate myself. I hate 15-year-old virgin me for not taking all those hints. And finally, I'd like to point out that today is my mother's birthday. In her homage, I'd like to talk about an argument I had with her, and I will never forget this argument. I don't even remember what it was. It was just this exact moment that I will never forget. And we were having this fight, and she is like screaming at me and everything. And I'm like, "Mom, calm down." And then she's like, "I can't believe you're such a son of a bitch." And I started thinking about this. And I'm stunned. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm like, you know.